The FBI is now investigating the murders of 9 American women and children in Mexico. The victims, all members of a Mormon community. They were ambushed last week near the U.S. border. FBI agents are supporting the Mexican authorities' efforts to find the killers. And tonight, Channel 2 Investigates finds a link between that community and a triple murder here in Houston some 30 years ago. Channel 2's Phil Archer has more on the family's violent history.
June 27, 1988, a murder investigation unlike any Houston police have dealt with before or since. 2 crime scenes, 3 people killed execution style, 2 adult brothers and an 8-year-old girl, all shot in the head, twice at close range.
We began to see a connection, and it became very apparent that they were related.
Police would later learn the killings were blood atonement for the victim's sin of leaving a polygamous Mormon cult called the Church of the Lamb of God. The church was founded by Ervil LeBaron, a descendant of Mormons who immigrated to Mexico at the beginning of the 20th century to practice polygamy. Under his leadership, the church became a criminal enterprise.
Stolen cars, they were heavy into credit card abuse, forgery. They'd actually done a couple of bank robberies also.
And straying from LeBaron's teachings could be fatal. Terry Clark was the federal prosecutor in the case.
It's in the covenant, they know children that are disciplined and won't obey are to be killed. People who don't accept my leadership are to be killed.
During the 1970s, a schism in the LeBaron family set off an inter-family war that led to the murders of at least 33 people, mostly family members. LeBaron died in prison in 1981, but left a hit list of ex-followers marked for death. The names of Mark Chenoth and his brother Dwayne were on that list. They split with the cult and moved to Houston to start new lives, but that ended when LeBaron found them. Mark Chenoth was gunned down at his appliance shop in the 2100 block of Blaylock. Brother Dwayne was lured to a vacant house in the 6000 block of Arena and killed. Tragically, Dwayne's 8-year-old daughter Jennifer was with him.
Shot her once in the mouth and once in the temple.
The murders stunned Houston and galvanized law enforcement. 16 detectives were assigned to the case. Investigators were energized by Jenny's murder.
They were all horrible crimes. They were the last in the string of many horrible crimes. But was the fact that an 8-year-old girl was the last victim? Yeah, that stuck.
Investigators quickly identified potential suspects, and 2 weeks later, there was a break in the case when 6 cult members being sought were arrested in Phoenix on auto theft charges. But none of them would talk. It would be 3 years before prosecutors got the second big break in the case when family member Cynthia LeBaron came forward to name names.
She was part of the group that was actually involved in the homicides in Houston. And along with her was her sister, Natasha LeBaron. What had occurred since then was that they had killed Natasha LeBaron in Mexico. So Cynthia became concerned that, my goodness, I might be next on the list. I'm out of here.
It would take until 2011 to round up the last of the suspects in the case, Tarsa LeBaron. She was finally apprehended in Honduras and sentenced to 3 years in prison. It was a long, slow march to justice for a crime that still haunts, in some ways, the men and women who solved it.
We always want to see good come out of something. I don't know if any good came out of this at all, other than we stopped the killings.
For investigators, the years of relentless work to catch the killers were all about justice for Jenny. Now, sadly, once again, the family's children are dying violently, this time in Mexico, perpetrators unknown. Phil Archer, KPRC, Channel 2 News.